This is going to be a bit different than much of the content I typically put out, but I ran across this parody of the original Justice League series the other night, and it just so happened to be while I'm rewatching the show. It's a parody series on YouTube by a channel called Undead Humor. Link will be in the description. I'll mostly just be talking about their Batman, so you should go check the full videos out to see what the full league is like in this parody version. Much like any of the proper takes on the character, this version of Batman is a savage. A lot of Batman's character in this is he'll never get over his dead parents, of course.
I'm dying, Batman.
You know who else died?
Your
My
parents?
when I was a child, right in front of me.
Can you tell me this story later?
It's not a story, Flash.
But also that he hates poor people, and I found it absolutely hilarious. They really lean into the whole being rich is my superpower thing with him.
Why should I let you stay in the Justice League after what you've just done?
Because I'm stupidly rich.
Fair enough.
Let's save the world.
It never doesn't really feel like it's not Batman. He's just a bit more extreme and more of a dick than maybe we're accustomed to. His banter with Flash and Wonder Woman are among the best. When he's discussing his problems with Diana, one of the things he brings up, besides his parents being murdered right in front of him, is thinking that Lex Luthor might be richer than him.
I think Lex Luthor is richer than me.
I heard he has cancer.
He bought cancer?
I mean, his body is dying.
Serves that bastard right.
It's comedy gold at points. Anytime he can, he's bringing up how poor people suck or flexing how rich he is. It almost reminds me of the movie's Justice League scene between Bruce and Barry, where Barry asks him what his superpower is.
What are your superpowers again? I'm rich.
I'm not Santa. I'm way richer than him.
Santa isn't real. You shut your goddamn mouth!
Well, now you all know how rich I am.
I think what I like most about this series in particular is it's taken from episodes of the show, and it's directly from scenes that are in the show, and it calls attention to those scenes, things that are happening in those scenes. Like the Star-Crossed episode, I believe it's part 2, when Batman reveals everyone's identity. Before he does that, they're just in the store because they're running from the Thanagarians. And Martian Manhunter's like, oh, we're in a store, and Batman's like, stores are for poor people.
Stores are for poor people.
We can't all afford to have our clothes custom made.
Clearly, you're missing half of your costume.
Nice one, Batman.
Poor people suck.
That one was not so nice.
It's almost as savage as the actual JL's Batman when he reveals everyone's identity in the actual Justice League show.
Wally West, Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne. Show off.
Some of the dialogue in this parody is even taken directly from the series, like when Batman is like, I'm a rich kid with issues, when he's talking about him and Diana, their relationship, how it could never work. She's a princess from Themyscira, he's a rich kid with issues.
I'm a rich kid with issues. Lots of issues. Well, apart from being poor. Being poor is for poor people, am I right?
That, of course, being from the JLU episode, This Little Piggy, and at the end of that video, they have them going on a second date, and Batman's like singing Screamo or something, opposed to the Am I Blue classic by Kevin Conroy at the end of that episode in Justice League Unlimited.
Am I blue? You'd be too.
My ears are bleeding!
It all works well as a parody in general, but I think it's kind of funnier if you're a fan of the actual show because you know what's changed and what hasn't, and just the juxtaposition between the two. It's pretty good.
And I can time travel.
Bullshit.
It's true.
How?
Well, there's this dimension called the Speed Force, and when I move really fast, I can...
Speed Force? Clearly you made that up.
Maybe it's just a testament to how much I've watched the original series, but most of the pictures they use, I can tell you the specific episode that still is from. But yeah, Batman hating poor people and flexing his money is the most hilarious thing about this Abridged series to me.
I like soda.
Soda's for poor people.
Lattes are yummy.
Also for poor people.
Batman for the love of...
If you've never seen this Abridged series, I mean, I just discovered it, so just kind of putting it out there. I think it's funny, and I think if you're a fan of the OG Justice League, there's things to enjoy about it. So go check it out. Channel link will be in the description. He's got a playlist for all of his Justice League stuff. I showed pretty much the bare minimum of what I could here. So if you want to see more, I'd recommend just click the link down below. And remember, poor people suck. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.